We need to let the old man in. But what are you doing, Nico? No, open up the door.
My neighbor had gone to a coin convention somewhere. His apartment was empty.
Oh, wait, there's a fire exit.
It was the fire escape.
We're not gonna have to use that at any point in time.
It was just a doormat.
Is it? Is it? Let's see if it's just
My
a
neighbor
doormat.
had left a key for me under the doormat.
That's what I thought.
Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week.
Well, that sounds like it's your problem, not mine.
The key wasn't there.
Well, do we? We don't have it. Well, then, how do we? Can we just
The
go
door
in?
was locked, but my neighbor always left a key under the mat.
Well, obviously he doesn't. Okay. Can we go out the fire
I
escape?
had no reason to open the fire exit. There was no fire.
You're a fire. That's all right, old man. We don't know where it is.
I hope you don't mind waiting. I'm sure the key is around here somewhere.
This is why I hate cities. No trust anymore.
I mean, why didn't he just give the key to? Ha ha.
There was a large gap between the floorboards.
Ha ha. He could have just gave the key to
The
Nico.
gap was wide, but not wide enough for my fingers.
Do we use the press pass again? With the chewing gum that's gonna get the key?
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
Gross. Alright, you key to the apartment. Let's go in. In. Come on, old guy. This is a place full of dogs. Too many dogs. Also, take forever.
This will do.
Okay.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery.
Maybe. Why don't we just keep going to there and, you know, just go?
Len was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed.
I don't want to talk to him. Don't let me talk to him. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. We're gonna look around at things first again.
It was the shortest drinks menu I'd ever seen. An intricate stained glass window, irresistible to any tourist. An intricate stained...
Do you say anything
An
else?
intricate...
Nope.
An
Nope.
intricate...
Huh. Well, I guess we can talk to Lane, even though he's just there. You know, I'm just looking to see if there's anything else we've never clicked on yet. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't mean to walk over there. I didn't know that. Thought that was the other button. Both buttons make you walk! Learn something new. Alright, big guy, let's
It
have
was
a chat.
Hector Lane, art critic extraordinaire.
Hey, waiter guy, can I get a frap? A latte?
Hi,
Ah, so it is you, madame.
Yeah, it's me.
There is no coffee. It bores me now.
Oh, okay.
There is cola, or beer, or champagne.
All those work.
no thanks, I'll pass.
Oh.
That is your choice. And you have exercised it.
I do that from time to time. Hey, Lane. What's up, my friend?
Hello, Monsieur Lane.
Ah, the delectable Nicole
Oh.
Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Ugh. Let's talk about things, and things that hopefully you will tell me about, because things.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view.
No.
Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable.
Ugh.
More intimate.
Ugh.
I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Ugh.
Maybe later. I have some things to do first.
Maybe next time, then.
This dude's like creeper levels or beyond creeper.
What do you know about the owner of La Malediccio?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
A manifest for every exhibition.
Henri's death. It must be so very hard for you.
Yes, I shall miss him deeply. We had such a very special relationship. The loss is so hard to endure, even for a man of such inner strength as myself.
Yeah, because it's not like he's trying to doink the guy's widow. That's the word I was looking for. Widow.
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
Ew, and then you want me to go in there with you and whine and blah.
About the gallery.
Of course, my dear. We can go there now, if you would like.
No. No.
Let me think about that.
Not yet. I want to
Thank you, Monsieur Lane.
make sure that there's nothing else
At
to
your
click on.
service,
And-
toujours, madame.
Yeah, too sweet to you too, guy. Take a look around. That picture is interesting. The window is interesting. See, now, can we go in without him, or can we only go in there with him? Okay, there's no one else around. Let's see if we can go in there without him.
I needed to get
Yeah.
inside, but the door was locked. I wasn't going to get anywhere without some help.
Oh, but we don't want that kind of help. Alright. Let's go and... I do not want him to rustle his jimmies anywhere. Anywhere. But here we go.
Hello, Monsieur Lane.
Hello.
Well, hello again.
Well, hello again. Yeah, let's go to the gallery.
About the gallery.
Of course, my dear. We can go there now, if you would like.
Sure.
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
Please don't tell me that's what you
A
call
cozy
it.
chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
That's a good question. What? He can't even get up. He's fat. He didn't get a bottle of champagne either. I mean, I'm not saying I would want one.
After you, my dear.
Just saying he didn't get one.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy.
No, it'll be
As
very
Lane
easy.
sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder. Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you. You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh. Oh. Do call me Hector.
No. Just... Hey, a pipe! Oh, wait, that's not that kind of pipe.
It was a decorative pipe.
I thought it was a pipe to where, like, you know, a clue pipe. That way we could hit him over the head.
There was nothing in the bin. I couldn't search the desk while Lane was there.
So we're gonna have to get rid of him. Question is how will we do that? But I guess we will find out.
Come back.
A wonderfully painted nude. The signature read, Tanya R.
I don't want to sit down.
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him.
Oh no. And we're gonna have to... Are we gonna have to, like, do feminy things to, like, get the folder? Like, oh, just let me reach over there and get the folder. Alright, let's talk.
Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
No. We will not. Oh, there's the champagne.
So you really don't know who owns this up?
I'm sorry, my dear, I really don't.
Is there anything you can tell me about the painting?
It was an absolute treat to come across it. A true undiscovered gem.
There's no denying it is a fantastic painting. What can you tell me about the religious significance?
Of course, there is a deep religious symbolism locked within the painting, too. Central to this must be the pantheon of saints.
No, okay.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes, for a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low taste. Nevertheless, I shall miss him. We were like family.
What will happen to this place now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart to keep me around.
Oh, I'm sure she will.
How do you know, Nico? You don't know that he's trying to get on that and the sex.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
Just don't.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
Oh, I was gonna reach that. Oh, we just had it sitting there. Okay. Do we spill it? Do we throw it? Do we chunk it?
It was a glass of cheap champagne.
Champagne. Alright, there's the glass. Now, do I take said glass and dump it on him? Yeah, I kind of figured.
To new friends.
Oh wait, no, that's...
To love.
No! Just no! Stop! Oh! Ha, he peed himself.
Oh, mon Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me. I am so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
He's gonna take off his pants.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my story.
Wait, we don't explore this
Monsieur
anymore?
Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
He's used to it. A while later...
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia, with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do anything more. See you tomorrow.
He says that she's totally gonna do more.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else. I was going to have to move fast. Come in. Hi, Georges. Great to see you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell. He couldn't make a stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you.
A long story later.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name, Medovsky.
Medovsky! That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me?
Yeah, he was.
We have to be sure.
Don't people have to wait?
What the?
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
Josh, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
There it is. Right there. Then along with the kid. Let's see what George has to say.
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, George.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
Wait, does his necklace have anything to do with anything? It's gonna have everything to do with everything.
Who's this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
And now you're here.
A pair of statues stood on plinths on the mantelpiece.
Anything else I can look at?
That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died. This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
Oh, well. There's that.
It's definitely the same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. And that's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people, my family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Malediccio is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work. A thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe all you hear from the church. Whatever you think, the painting is mine.
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance. So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it was lost, until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him?
Do I click on that? Oh, it's my turn to... I was expecting more conversation to happen and nothing was happening. That means it's the cue for me to start clicking things left and right, willy-nilly, and just get George's sense of everything.
Nico's camera was pretty old. I wished she could afford a new one.
Why can't she? She has a computer!
Nico had finally upgraded her computer.
I wish she could upgrade it more. It's very old.
Nico's trash can was full of paper. No surprise there. It looked like Nico kept her most secret possessions close to her chest.
I get it, because it's in a chest. Hey, old man, let's look at the bottle of wine.
It was a cheap bottle of wine.
Everything's cheap. Everything! Oh, is it going to go into the thing? Oh, never mind. You can go out of that. So we can speak to Nico, we can speak to Marquez?
Senor Marquez.
Marquez.
Yes, George?
We have questions for you, like these.
You mentioned the Gnostics. What can you tell me about them?
It is not important. A religious sect, that is all. My family were Gnostic. They were a peaceful, good people.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
So, La Malediccio belongs to your family?
It did. Once it was stolen, I did not believe I would ever see it again.
You must have been excited to see the painting again.
It was a miracle.
That's a mackerel.
I found some evidence that ties Henri to the dodgy security company.
That doesn't surprise me. It sounds as though the whole thing was set up.
It may. You don't know.
I found this completion note for the security work done at the gallery. They went against my recommendations.
And now my painting has been stolen.
Show him, Trevor.
Hey, Senor Marquez. Meet Trevor.
He is a cockroach in a box.
He's my new pet. I'm getting rather attached to him.
Fine. Smell this.
What do you think of this?
I would not use it to clean my shoes, monsieur.
Well, to be honest, neither would I.
So much hate. So much hate. But when we come back, we will... I guess we can ask
You want a
about
cookie, Senor Marquez?
a couple other things.
No, it has been in your pocket and is falling to pieces.
Fair enough. But when we come back, we will talk to Nico, and we will see where we go from here, because now we need to find Medovsky, and, you know, nothing like Russian mob, potentially, to kickstart the whole, you know, needing to find things thing. But anyway, we'll talk to Nico, and we'll go from there. So, till then, y'all take care, and of course, have a good one.